Hello, everybody. It's just Dave again. Wanted to talk a little bit about some things going on with my mental health. I'm feeling a lot better. My meds are starting to kick in. I always like that when it happens. And um, I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about that. Um, I have bipolar 2, and there's currently adjusting my meds, and it can be quite a tricky process to try to get everything going right. And that's what I wanted to talk about today. So I'm fortunate that I have bipolar 2 and not regular bipolar, so I don't have the real extremes. But it's really, really difficult to get my medication adjusted properly. So again, we had talked in the past about maybe mental health officers and things like that. Um, but keeping myself on my medications is difficult. And it's even more difficult for somebody who's homeless, as you can imagine. So again, I don't have anybody on my channel yet, but when I start having some people, I haven't really promoted it the way I should. Um, but when you do come in and debate, let's talk a little bit about medication and how we keep homeless people on medication. What what suggestions do you have for this situation? Because of course we know that if they're not on their regular medication, they're going to slip into dual diagnosis, which is where they begin to treat their conditions with street drugs. And as we discussed before, that's bad. So again, these are intended to invite debate and suggestions. So let's get some suggestions, because one of the things I'd like to do is to take your suggestion and turn it into something, whether it's legislation or an education program. Um, whatever. I'm hoping that things will happen. People will put in their 2 cents worth, and we can come up with a solution, because we're going to have to. Obviously, the government isn't going to do it, and so maybe it's time for a nonprofit organization to be empowered to do more. Whether that be more money or a change on their focus. Um, it's really hard to say. But keep up on things and let me know what you think. You guys have a great week, and I'll talk to you again next week. Bye now.